Hello and welcome to the Yay or Nay series. So if you don't know what this is, allow me to explain. This series is made to find the most agreeable Fighter's Pass. So how will we do that? Simple. Once a week, I will dive into one character specifically, and we will end up talking about that character's series. We'll talk about their potential popularity, around the world, maybe show some stats or whatever, like game sales, kind of, gauge interest by that. Maybe talk about a little bit of relevancy, like when's the last time they had a game that was released, and then even go over some potential moves for their move set. Why not? So overall, this is going to be a fun little series. So down in the comments, this is where you guys come in. This is a big part of the series. Down in the comment section, please tell me yay or nay. It's that simple. Yay or nay. Yes, you want to see this character as a part of the Fighter's Pass, or nay, you don't want to see this character as a part of the Fighter's Pass. And please be decisive and clear about your vote. If you give me something along the line, and people do, and it's hard to tell what you're actually thinking, but people leave comments like, I like this character, but I prefer this one. So I don't know if that's a yes or no. So I mark that as an undecided. Please be clear when you're voting, yay or nay. Start your sentence, start your paragraph, start your comment with yes or no, yay or nay, one of the two, and then go into what your feelings are. All right. Otherwise, if I can't tell, then I'm just gonna mark it as unsure. That's how we do this. Yeah, this is that's how we're gonna figure it out. And nothing more to say than let's get into today's character. All right, as per usual, gotta start things off with stats. Every single character got updated stats yet again. So here we go. Crash Bandicoot now with 104 total votes, 88 yeses, 14 no's, 2 unshures, comes in at 84.6% yes to no, which leads the pack for all these characters. After him is Dante with 81 total votes, 55 yeses, 23 no's, 3 unshures, giving him a 67.9 yes to no ratio. Then after that is Master Chief, who now has 88 total votes, 70 of those are yeses, 15 no's, 3 unshures, and he rounds out at 79.5% yes to no. Then after that is the Knight from Hollow Knight, 109 total votes, 67 yeses, 37 no's, 5 unshures, and he comes in at 61.4 yes to no ratio. After that is Gino, even though he has a Mii costume now, but Gino, 124 total votes, 75 yeses, 45 no's, 4 unshures, and Gino is at 60.4 yes to no ratio, which is behind the Knight from Hollow Knight. Just a fun fact. After that, we got Bandana Waddle Dee, 121 total votes, 87 yeses, 32 no's, 2 unshures, and he's got 71.9 yes to no ratio. Following him is Spyro with 95 total votes, 72 yeses, 19 no's, 4 unshures, and he comes in with 75.7 yes to no ratio. Then we move on to Fortnite. Jonesy, who has 127 total votes, only 28 yeses, 96 no's, 3 unshures, and he comes in at a smooth 22%. Following that is Shantae, 185 votes, which is still the most total votes out of any character. 152 yeses, only 27 no's, and 6 unshures, and she has 82.1 yes to no ratio. Following her is Sora with 129 total votes, 95 yeses, 27 no's, 7 unshures, and he has a 73.6 yes to no ratio. After that, we got Heavy Weapons Guy, who had a big jump in total votes this week. He's now up to 118, 74 yeses, 43 no's, 1 unsure, and he's now up to 62.7 yes to no ratio. Following him is Waluigi, who now has 103 total votes, 67 yeses, 36 no's, 0 unshures, and he comes in at a very smooth 65% yes to no ratio. And then we get Rayman, who has 128 total votes, 103 yeses, 22 no's, 3 unshures, and he comes in at 80.4, which is definitely top 3. So Rayman definitely up there quite a bit. And now we got to go over last week's character, which was Rex and/or Pyra and/or Mithra, and they come in with a total of 83 votes. 61 of those were yeses, 21 no's, and 1 unsure. And Rex, Pyra, Mithra in their first week comes in at a 73.4 yes to no ratio. Now the stats out of the way, let's get on to today's character, Ryu Hayabusa. Alright, so Ryu Hayabusa, in my opinion, is one of the absolute last remaining All-Stars from the Nintendo Entertainment System era. My opinion, you could argue that, that's completely fine. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, he's like the last remaining, if not like top 2 remaining All-Stars from that era, right? So when Nintendo kind of picks rosters, right, they kind of like to dig deep into video game history. So Hayabusa, he's got it, right? I mean, like, take Ninja Gaiden as a franchise, right? It is a very, it's a franchise that has a very vocal and very, okay, maybe not vocal, but very, very loyal following across all platforms, right? Like, it's like Ninja Gaiden kind of had a weird little cycle for a little bit, right? Of course, like I said, it came out on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and then it kind of, went multi-platform. It came out on some PlayStation consoles. Heck, I think they even had a game or two that was exclusive to Xbox for a little bit. So, I mean, like, the series hasn't had one specific home. It's kind of been everywhere, but people still follow it around. People still buy the games, which is pretty cool, especially for a character that's been around for, multiple decades, right? That's pretty awesome. But even though the mainline Ninja Gaiden games themselves, I believe it hasn't had an actual release since the Ninja Gaiden 3 game back in 2012. So it's been like 8 years. 8 years since the mainline Ninja Gaiden has had anything happen. But, that doesn't mean Hayabusa isn't relevant, alright? Because Ninja Gaiden isn't the only series Hayabusa makes appearances in. Because he also appears in the fighting franchise, so you got movesets to take from, but he appears in the fighting franchise, Dead or Alive, which is absolutely incredible. So if you want a moveset where he doesn't just use a sword, well, don't worry, Dead or Alive's got you covered there. They got it quite a bit. And another series he makes appearances in, the Warriors Orochi series, I believe it. Orochi? I've never played it, but yes, that series. So he's been in multiple franchises, which those games get released every, year, every couple years or whatever. So Hayabusa is always around. Might not be always in Ninja Gaiden, but he is around. And I believe the last Dead or Alive game came out in the beginning of 2019, so we're coming up on 2 years since that's been a thing, but he's still around, right? And at the time of recording this, keep in mind, it's the time of recording. I don't know when which day I'm putting this up, but there is a rumor for the people that like to say, all right, if a character is going to get a game coming up, well then they have to, especially if he's going to be on Nintendo, well then they have to be in Smash Bros. Which is not the case by any means, because if it was, Dante would already be in Smash Bros. Crash would already be in Smash Bros. So it's not really the strongest argument, but there's still people that believe that, which is completely fine. So the point to this, the Ninja Gaiden Sigma trilogy has been apparently, quote-unquote, leaked, as you can see here, for the Nintendo Switch, and I believe the PlayStation 4 as well. So, again, the people that might think that should tie into some sort of release for the character so they can promote it, again, that could happen. That could be a possibility. Nintendo could use an upcoming game to help promote a character in Smash Bros. Or vice versa. It's all good, but yes, he does have a game rumored to be coming out. We'll put it that way. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of all you need for there. But let's move on to just a couple moves that he could use, just a few. So first things we're taking is Shuriken Attack. I like this one. I put it as a neutral special if you want. But if you're familiar with like ninja type weapons, you're gonna know what a Shuriken is. Or if you don't know ninja type weapons, well then just think Greninja. Greninja has a water Shuriken. That is his neutral special. But the difference between these two, as you can see from the little clip that I played, this is like a basic projectile, but it has the possibility for when you throw it, it's kind of like a boomerang effect. He throws it out, but it will come back to him. So it's like King K. Rool's crown. I think that's the best way to throw it, to put it. You throw it out, and it's going to come back. So it can hit the opponent multiple times if you can kind of time it right. So kind of a cool little projectile to play with, which is great. How about side special, potentially? Just somewhere in the moveset. I like this. I don't know the actual name of this attack, so I'm calling it like a cyclone spinning kick type of deal. But basically, this attack allows Hayabusa to kind of close the distance on his opponents, a little bit. Because he'll slightly lunge forward while delivering multiple kicks. And keep in mind, I'm going to emphasize multiple as a lot of his attacks. Because I think that could kind of, not going to say it's his gimmick, but that could kind of be like what he does. I'll explain more on that in just a second. But basically, he lunges forward a little bit while delivering multiple kicks, with that last kick being the one that ends up launching the opponent. So, could be a side special, could be a smash attack, could be somewhere. I don't know. It's a cool little attack here. But let's move on to what is this one called? I don't even know what the name of this is, but it's like a circular slash neutral air. I think might be the best way. Does it? He slashes in the air. But basically, again, potentially a multi-hit attack. See where you see kind of where I'm going. Like I was just mentioning, a lot of his attacks could be like that multiple hit kind of. It's kind of playing into his ninja background. Like ninjas are real fast. They strike extremely quick, and they're lethal. They're deadly. They're gonna hit you a bunch of times before you even realize it. So kind of playing off of that kind of trope, it makes a little sense, right? So going with that, I like the multiple attacks for a lot of his attacks. So that's what I got. But again, neutral air, pretty simple with that one. And how about the last one? Let's go with not a sword slice, but maybe it could be somewhere in a smash attack, forward smash, up smash. I'm not sure, but I think it's kind of like this roundhouse type of kick, right? You can see the type of kick that he does, and it's cool because we're taking it from the Dead or Alive game, which again is a fighting franchise. So if you don't think Ryu Hayabusa has moveset potential, well then how did they put him into a fighting game? Okay, just keep that in mind. But this could be a very powerful attack. Like I said, it could be a smash, forward, up, down. I don't know, but it would be a really fun attack. So you don't have to always rely on that sword. I think that's a lot of people are going to get caught up in that, in my opinion. So like I would personally say Hayabusa has a great moveset pool to choose from. He's not just a sword character. There's quite a bit. I don't believe any. No, it's been a long time since I played Dead or Alive. Wow. He doesn't have. If he does not have a ton of sword attacks in that fighting game. He's really, hand to hand, fist and feet type of combat sort of deal. But he's got the potential to not just need a sword to attack. He's got other things, like we said with the Shuriken, spinning around, cyclone kicks, the big roundhouse kick. Like there's stuff you could take from that absolutely works in his favor. But for me, he's got like a great legacy in gaming. It's stretched multiple decades. It came out on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh man, I'm just like, I like this character. Like I grew up with him, so I got somewhat of a personal attachment to this character. So for me, Ryu Hayabusa is definitely getting a yay. He's definitely a top 10 most wanted character for myself personally. So like I said, this is an easy yay for me. But here's another fact. If some people are still kind of on the idea that the rest of the Fighters Pass should be characters / companies that have no representation for playable characters yet, well then don't look any farther than Koei Tecmo. Like Tecmo and Nintendo work extremely well together. Doesn't Koei Tecmo, don't they have something to do with the is it the Hyrule Warriors game, or is it the Fire Emblem Warrior? They have something to do. They work well together. I guess that's what I'm just going to say. So, Hayabusa, like Koei Tecmo, they could very well use it. And Hayabusa's been rumored for how long for Smash Bros, right? I think maybe it's only a matter of time before he gets in, but who knows if it'll be Ultimate or the next game or the next game. I don't know. Anyway, that is going to be it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Yay, nay, or unsure. All are good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, feel free to drop recommendations for future characters if you want. But that's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.